Hey,
Whoa.
hello, happy Sunday. Yes, happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. Looky here. You see that again, right? I just want everybody to know that. And I got to remember to set up a ball pit for tonight. And I'm just glad I did that.
Okay, there we go. Um, yeah, I'm kind of delirious, everyone. I'm on lack of sleep. Sorry about it, but I went on I had an event last night. I went on investigation.
Mm-hmm. And where
Wow.
was it? And where
It was
was it?
in Ashmore, Illinois, at Ashmore Estates.
Outstanding.
Um, yeah, so if you watch any of the paranormal shows or whatever, the who's
Yeah.
who have been there. They have done this place. Even the
Oh, yeah.
man who shall not be named has been there.
Please don't bring
So,
it up.
yeah, well, anyway, I mean, it's
Hi,
hard not
Robin.
to.
I had to,
It's
yeah,
it's
I know.
hard not to.
It's
Um,
just, God, he comes up everywhere.
I know, but it did. I mean, I didn't experience anything last night.
Yeah.
Crazy,
Yeah.
you know, nothing crazy, but something crazy did happen, which we will talk about on at a further date. But
Yeah.
something
Mickey
really
already asked.
crazy did happen.
Mickey already asked.
Yes, Terry was with me.
All
Yes.
right.
Yes. And then I had
There
to
you
take
go.
time out and I did Bigfoot Michigan Rob show last night in the middle of it.
There you go. Yeah.
So that was a lot of fun. It was different. It was different. I wasn't running around the building or anything, ghost hunting or anything, but the conversation was great. We had a super show. A lot of
Oh, yeah.
interesting things that we talked about. Of course, anything bizarre is interesting.
Well, yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, and
Absolutely.
I think Rob might have been mad at me a little bit, or I might have kind of caused Rob a little issue because he got on when we were doing the little 30 minute of stuff with Tex and them out at Dogman Ranch. We did a little 30 minute quick live from out there, and, and I'm sitting there. I got where all the pictures are nice and wide, and I put me in the background in the backstage so they could see what was going on, right? And I'll tell you what, Ulerson's wife, she is perfect for running a distant camera because while everything else is going screwy on this camera, you got her covering everybody. You know what I mean? And I'm like,
Right.
all right, this is the way to go. Rob
Right.
starts pushing buttons. I'm like, Rob, stop touching stuff.
Leave it alone. No touch. No touchy.
It was funny
No
though. I mean,
touchy.
he's like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you gotta watch him. Sometimes he just accidentally hits buttons on accident.
Oh, come on now, accident.
Yeah, yeah. It was
He just
accident.
didn't know what it was. Hey, that's a button. Push.
Ah, yeah, it's a button. Hit it.
Oh
You
man! Oh,
know.
looks like we got Angelina there. Robin Lynn Griffith. That's the lady that went on ghost hunt with me a while back. Uh,
Well, hey, how
Jerry.
are you? I am so
That's,
glad everybody came in.
yeah, definitely. So,
Right. They can notice me in my
aura,
delirium.
your
My
aura,
delirium. Yes.
delirium. Trust me,
Yes.
ladies and gentlemen, this is no different than any normal day.
It's called No Sleep Sunday. Hey.
Yeah. So, and we're still looking at possibly. We'll talk about this later about moving the show certain days. We'll see what
Yeah.
happens. We got
I'm
to play it
I'm
by ear, but we're going to
yeah,
talk offline about that.
we're there are some changes in the mix and
Yep.
it's all good. It's all good. We're not doing anything strange. We're just
No.
talking about moving stuff around to make it better for you
Yeah.
and
Because
me
I will
and
never abandon the red circle,
friends.
people. I will never abandon
No,
the red circle,
we
people.
we are the Red Circle family.
Yes, 100%.
Oh,
That
you
being
gotta
said,
have them.
I really don't have a whole lot of red circles this week, though. I mean,
Oh,
I went out on Facebook. Now, there's a couple of these that are a little bit out there, but there's a couple that are maybe go,
well, that was me last night.
what
That was
is
me.
that?
That was me last night, and I am not kidding. It's not it wasn't a matter of if this is real because I know
Yeah,
it was real, but what?
yeah. What is it? What are we looking
Yeah.
at here?
What what
Yeah.
what what am I seeing? So I mean
Oh
there's
yeah.
a lot of stuff that we've got coming up on future shows, this one and Paranormal Show and Tell, so don't miss either show.
Yeah.
So make sure
Oh, and
you tune in.
yeah, and by the way, last week we didn't have a show because I was in Mineola again at some of their haunted Fright Fest things that's going on,
Yeah.
and they needed help. I was told they needed help, and I hope George comes in here sooner or later and hears this. But they needed help with the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Well, gee, I don't know
Oh,
if I can help a whole lot
dang,
with the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I,
dang.
I went up into the haunted balcony and sat there and videotaped all the people doing the time warp on the stage. So that ought to tell you something. Yes, I
Yeah,
had
'cause
a blast.
they just needed help, Randy.
Oh
I mean,
yes, you would. I could have done so many red circles just on that alone.
oh, I'm sure.
It was a fun time though. So, but by the time I
I'm
got here,
glad.
I was too tired. I was too tired. I was not going to try it.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you had a great time. I mean, we have to take time off, everybody, and I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
Yep.
But I didn't take no time off yesterday. None. No time.
No, Nemo. They did not want me to sing and dance, even though I can do the time warp quite well. And
And he does very well at dressing up as a woman. I mean, he
exactly.
does.
I could have
He
been.
does.
I could have been Janet. All day long. Anyway,
Yeah, he could have been.
they had
He's
it down pat though, because you know what you're supposed to say when people say Brad, right?
yeah.
And you know what they're supposed to say when people say Janet.
Yeah.
This crowd did it through the entire movie exactly perfect every single time, and I was like, "This is the way it's supposed to be done." All right,
That's
got it.
right. That's right.
And I like Tim Curry, so good
Yeah,
job.
but now spooky season is over.
Yeah,
I'm
and I'm
sad.
gonna miss it. I already took down
I
my
am,
yard.
but again, just keep tuning in to all of our shows during the week, and you can have spooky, 24
Yeah.
7, 7 days a week, 365 days a year.
Well, yeah. Come on now, look at this face. This is a face only radio can love. All right. Well, we're gonna start off here. And we've done this one before. This is one I just picked up because it was out there. And the only reason I'm really putting it out there again is because there was a certain comment on it that I had to bring up. And we've seen this one probably at least 3 or 4 times on the show. Okay.
Yes.
Now
Yes.
this one was Ancient Ram Inn, obviously in England, and they took this picture and it gets everybody got excited and all that stuff. The comment though, I'm just going to be yeah, I copied it exactly verbatim how it is. It says, there is a demonic entity that I'm picking up on. Multiple spirit portals as well. Please be careful. And now, mind you, this is all not actual spelled out. This is all done in text speak. So I'll let you guess as how they actually wrote it. Please be careful when investigating this house. Number one, it's not a house; it's an inn. It's dangerous. You have both crossed over spirits and demons walking in and out of these portals. Now, I am going to copy exactly how this is written, and I'm going to put it in chat. Okay, so you can
Okay, please.
understand because you can understand why I have problems actually reading some of this stuff sometimes. I even put
Okay.
the comments on the stage so you can see it.
Um. Oh yeah. I love when it says crossed over spirits and demons walking in. There is just an N
Oh, it
for
just ran
in.
out. Yeah. And it ran out of space. So that next one is the rest of the actual comment.
And
I know.
yeah.
I know. My brain hurts.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. All right. So we have somebody. But I find that sometimes you have to read these things. If you know somebody, read them as if they were saying it out loud, and
Yeah.
and you can understand it.
And that's what I have to do. A
Yeah.
lot. That's Facebook for you,
Wow.
though.
So let's make sure everybody that we're using somewhat proper grammar. I'm not asking for a college scholar.
No, you don't
Just
even have to use capitalization all the time on me. I can figure that part out. But please use
yeah,
punctuation.
yes, punctuation is definitely key. Key.
But anyway, so we remember this. We talked about this one on the Ram in several
Yes.
times. So
Yes.
I mean, I still think it's a good catch. There is a case to be made for glare, obviously,
Right.
but off of what I still don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Now I have, oddly enough, I'll have to go back and find these pictures again. Oh my gosh. Let me just explain to you about this. Now I caught a
Okay,
picture
I'm gonna
like
pull
this
it.
again. This is another one bringing up about Ashmore
Yeah,
Estates.
yeah.
This place is getting me this weekend. Anyway, so
Oh,
I
really?
had taken somebody had taken a picture of me inside Ashmore Estates where it was lighter at the bottom and
Yeah.
then it had that darker at the top. But
Okay.
but I want to say that it was during the COVID where we had to wear masks.
Ooh,
And
okay.
I was standing away from the person who was taking the picture. I was at least 10 feet, I want to say.
Yeah,
At least
yeah.
10 feet from them. And I took my mask off because it was hot. I had shorts on and a t-shirt, so it was pretty hot in there. So I took my mask off and I had it in my hand. But the picture looks like I still have my mask on.
Really?
Yeah, but it has that blur going right through, and it
Yeah.
only blurs right through me and up the picture. It doesn't blur anywhere else but on me. And I wasn't moving.
Huh.
I was standing still.
Man.
Yeah,
I'm
and
trying to ask.
it reminds me of that. Like it blurred the whole middle of the picture. And but it was dark at the top as if something else was moving out of the way.
Yeah. Well, and that's kind of what I got a feeling about this one. I mean, honestly, let me back that up because I went to the next picture already, but I'm gonna back it up and put it back up here. That one, the reason I had the issue with it not being a quote unquote glare is because of how it blurs up here up top with the actual, you know,
Yeah.
the wood and such.
Yes.
That was the only thing that kept me away from the glare diagnosis on it
Right.
because if it's glare, it should not be blurred up here. I would not think.
Right.
Smudge on the camera, maybe, but then that doesn't support the glare down or the mist down here.
Yeah. I mean,
So
it does appear to have the glare from top to bottom. Glare. We don't know exactly what it is,
yeah. So,
but
but
I think it's something.
yeah. Well, now this next one was one I kind of blew off at first, but I went back and looked at it again, and it kind of interesting to me to say the least. So, I mean, check this one out, okay? And the thing on this one says it's taken from a game cam on my parents' ranch in Texas. Okay, found out after the fact that this was the location of the old home place. After he told me where the cam was, I retrieved the disc, took it straight to my dad, and he immediately downloaded this that he handed him. I'm sure his Photoshop skills are better than mine, but no one would have had time to do it as I was there. So I mean, but either way, I don't know about the Photoshop on this one, but there's a PS that the camera is motion activated, so no one that looks like this ever been and seen on the property. This is just the center of the property as well as the limited access. PPS, by the way, this photo is not enhanced or sharpened in any way, and it's the exact original as we downloaded it from the original disc on the camera. One of the first comments on it was a human with a watch or ring walking by. Okay. Now, that being said, let me take off the camera or the chat there so we can see this better. I thought that was the first thing I thought was a motion blur of some sort with somebody walking by and a watch. I'm not so sure now after looking at it closer.
I'm not sure either.
Okay, I'm going to zoom in on the figure because it's quite obvious. I don't even have to play it with a red circle to get you the figure on this. There was also, comments about big busted women, going through and type thing or whatever, and kind of that the look of that makes it look like that, honestly. But the thing that gets me is the quote unquote watch or whatever that is on the arm. Yeah, Angelina, yeah, bad to the bone. I thought double exposure or frame overlap or some sort, but it's not. It's not film though. It's literally a game cam.
Digital.
See, it's the
Yeah,
wild game, and
digital.
here's the actual date and such. They did, crop it a little bit and they cut a little bit of this off, but it doesn't look enhanced in any way, shape, or form. I thought maybe motion blur, but these are too crisp to me for this to be a motion blur.
Yeah, I'm
But they're
looking all
obviously,
over
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Huh.
I mean, honestly, I don't know what to say on it. I really don't. I want to say it's a motion blur. I really do because it
Hmm.
portrays like a lot of motion blurs that we've seen. But with regular motion blurs, this foreground would have been blurred as well.
Yeah. Everything around it. Yeah.
And the
But the
stuff in the
trees
back,
behind it are fine.
yeah, they're fine back there. There's a little bit of blur right here in the shadow, but that's expected with a game cam, you know.
Yeah,
So,
you're
but
gonna get that because they're not gonna be like your high quality type.
yeah, and look at the base of her.
Most game cams are out there to see what's out there.
Exactly. So, I mean, look at the base of her. I mean, you can see she's coming in front of this bit of weeds behind her. I'm just using her as generalization, you know. Yeah, you're right, Angelina. The night trail, she's got one. She's got a point there. A lot of the trail cameras use longer exposures, but in this situation, I don't think this is the situation. What's happening here. The main reason I'm saying is I've seen this brand before. This wild game camera that they're using right here, and this is from 2012. So yeah, it wasn't the greatest in the West. And what I did have the issue with was there was no video. If there'd been video, I'd have been happier with it. But as it stands, yeah, I see what she's saying. High heels possibly down in this area here,
Yeah, I see that possible.
but she's actually coming in front of these weeds here, and using she is for lack of a better term. I'm just generalizing right there. She's yeah, and I'm without the with the frame rate. I don't know what the frame rate is on that one per se, but that being said, in 2012, the wild game cameras were one of the top of the line for game cams. Okay. That picture right there, I guarantee you is 720p. And which at that time that was high, high def. Okay. I don't know what
Yeah,
to do with it.
I don't know.
I don't think I can recreate that. Not on that game camera at that time frame, which is 7:02 p.m. So it's at dusk or a little bit after in November. It's supposed to be in Texas, and it looks like Texas brush. So
I don't know.
I don't know either. I really don't. Sorry, this is one I cannot say yes or no on. It
I
looked
can't.
cool as crap.
I'm on the fence.
What is this though? That's what I'm still trying to figure this part out. I don't think there's anything behind he, she, it, whatever it is. But if there,
I don't know. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what this I don't know what this is. I mean, we can use pareidolia and say, hey, this is a woman out there taking a stroll in some
yeah,
brush.
100%. So
We can say that, but is it really that? I don't know.
I just I just don't think it is. Honestly, the only reason I say that is because I would expect more blur. I would expect more blur than just that. Every motion blur we've had on here so far is there's been more blur than just the subject of the blur.
Yeah,
Even the people in the picture were blurred.
Right. You can normally see like a blur trail.
Yeah, yeah. So, and this doesn't have that.
No,
If
this
it
figure
does,
just looks blurred.
it's just this little bitty bit right here. So
Yeah, that's it. So
so
I don't know. I'm gonna stay on the fence about that. I don't have enough information on
yep,
it,
I'm with you on that.
and we don't have
100%.
any way to check it.
Oh yeah, and
So we're just gonna have to just remain on the fence with it and go, okay, all right.
and I just don't think I can. I really don't think I could recreate it. I really don't. Okay, but let's see if I
Yeah.
can do sure. I got to stop that one and add another one. Daggum, I was trying to share two screens at once, but it didn't work out. All right. So this one, this comes from our friends at the Haunted Fairbanks House in Louisiana. Okay. I've asked them a couple times on this because I'm trying to figure it out. I'm going to let y'all watch this video real quick. And y'all kind of give me an idea what you see. And I do not believe there's any sound associated with it. If there is, it's not much. So here we go. Now, you saw the little bit of, for lack of a better term, I'm saying it's probably a, see that little bit of a, looks like a bug going across there. I'm going to slow it down.
Okay. Circle it for me.
I'm going to have to get it where you can actually see it. It's going to be right here. Okay. You're going to see it kind of come up and across this in this way.
Okay.
Fairly certain it's a bug. But as you saw down below, this is what I asked them about. See that flash?
Yeah.
I asked them, I said, what do you got downstairs? We've got nothing downstairs. I said, what's the flash down there? We don't know. Okay. To me, it looks like an electronic flash. So what would be causing it? And you'd have more videos like this if it was something that was happening all the time, obviously. And it just, boom.
I'm not curious about the orb thing.
No, I wasn't either.
The flash.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was looking at. The flash right here, and I've got it slowed to quarter speed. I don't know where that comes from. If they have nothing down there, weird. What would cause that? Yeah, it
depends on the house.
Yeah, I mean, if I was there to look, it seems it's not paranormal. I don't believe it's to be paranormal. It's got to be something down there that flashed. And being on night vision like this, it won't take much. Obviously, it could be a smoke detector flashing, or a carbon monoxide detector flashing. But for it to happen right after you watch a quote unquote orb go across here, which it is not, it is a bug to me. And that flash. And it goes all the way to the front door, So I told him, and I made sure I asked him. I asked him straight out. Paula, I haven't heard an echo at all on Brandy, so
I hear it.
You hear the echo? Well, hang on. Let's see what we do here.
It's only during this video here.
I'm going to reduce your background noise and see how that helps. Oh, it's just during that video?
Yes.
Okay. Never mind. I'll get out of the way then. I'll leave it where it was. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Yeah, the chirp, chirp, chirp is coming from the actual video. I'll play it one more time so y'all can see it one last time. And it's about the... Oh, wait. What was that I just heard? Did you hear that?
No. I got this echo.
Okay, I'm going to try and see. Now, I'm going to speed this back up to about half real quick. I just heard something I didn't hear before. There's something there. There's a voice or something there. Got that all the way up. Let's get the speed back up to 1 and see if I can hear it that way. I don't know what it is, though. Just low and almost like that. First time I'd heard it was when I had it on that slow-mo. No idea. Does anybody else hear it? And you hear that chirp right there that they were talking about.
Yes.
So, I don't know. I can't tell you on that one. But I know when they wrote about it and they put it out on Facebook with it, It says that this was recorded during the night. They don't know what it is for sure, and all it says is turn the volume up. I got the volume up full blast, so I could hear something at first, and then those chirps. Now, I don't know what it could be. I really don't. The flash, I don't know about that either. Yeah, I thought so too, and Angelina said the same thing. I don't know. Smoke alarm chirp a little bit maybe, or not really. I think the chirp is too high pitched for that. It would have been louder and more discernible. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Yeah, it's just too hard to tell without knowing where you're looking at, obviously too. But this next one came from them as well, and it's from a couple of weeks back. And they had said on this one, "What do you think? Is this an orb or something else?" This was during their setup for a Saturday investigation. Well, I'm gonna have to pull that off and do it the hard way.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if I still let go, and I don't.
You don't. So it did come from
video.
that. Just during that. Okay. Well, we'll fix that real quick then. All right, get this thing going. This one was kind of wild to me because you know how I am about orbs to start with. It's quite interesting. All right, so this is one of their bedrooms, obviously. You hear them talking in the background.
Yeah.
That one was kind of weird to me. What'd you think on that one?
Those particles don't fly sideways?
Yeah, they go one way. I mean, they literally go with the airflow, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna play it again because I'm not an orb guy, guys. Y'all know I am not an orb guy at all. But the luminescence from it, the flashing of it, and the way it behaves in air, speeds up, slows down, curves back. It's almost like, I hate to say it like this because I'm literally bringing up my age. Think of the Superman 2 movie when Zod and them, or Superman 1, when they got picked up by that Phantom Zone and that little thing did that as it went off into space, you know? That's what it reminded me of, the way it rotated, especially when it got down over here. See? It's like it's doing one of these, but it went straight down and on in. Now it makes me wonder, is there's a fan somewhere in there that may be doing it, that causing it to do that? I don't know.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's moving with intelligence is what it looks like to me. I'm sorry, I'm
Yeah.
having a hard time with
Yeah,
this.
you're the orb. You're the orb guy, so I'm telling you, you're our orb girl.
Yeah, but you see it actually going straight across.
Yep.
It is flashing. Okay.
Look-
So it's showing
and
its
look-
own illuminescence, and then it curves and comes back.
Look how it comes kind of just out, almost out of the blue right there, and just the minute it gets where the light can reflect on it right there. See that light source right here. When it gets to that is when it starts actually picking it up, but it still behaves wrong. Could it be a moth? Yeah. I don't think so though. I think it behaves wrong for a moth.
It may.
Yeah, because you didn't see it till it got in the view of this light. You would have thought if it, well, and it could have just manifested right there too. That very well could be as well, because we are in night vision, obviously. And you see the date 10/4/12/20. I don't know. This is during the day though.
I'm having an issue with it.
You want me to slow it down and see it one more time slower?
Yeah, because it'll lose its luminescence as wing flaps.
Yeah. We'll see what we got.
And I think that may be what we're looking at.
Okay. Let's see here. Keith says here too, when it circles around to the bed, there's a light reflecting at the top center of the steps. Okay, we're gonna take a look at that. I'll watch that. You watch the other. See what we got. Now we're going at quarter speed this time, guys. Maybe I should have pushed it up a little bit further. Okay, there's their slow mo talking, so it should be coming up any second here. And there it starts, just comes out of the wall almost there. It almost looks like you can see it back there too.
Yeah, but look at the size of it when it's first coming into the view.
Yeah. Now as it circles around to the bed, I'm not seeing anything around the. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not really seeing anything at that point. Did you? When it circles around to the bed?
No, I didn't.
I don't see anything to indicate moth either, though. Look right there. See, let me back that up and pause right here. See how we've got a couple of little things out here? When I come back, they're gone. Forward, they're there, and they're gone again. That's a long way out to be a moth, though, and wings. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's awfully, yeah.
Way too far out for that. So, but you see, they kind of come back again right there. Makes me wonder almost if it's closer to the camera than I think it is.
Right. The way it appears, it's closer to the bed.
Yeah.
Maybe is it?
Like it's almost going all the way over there to it. You know what I mean? Okay. After it leaves the bed right around the center.
Have a camera. That's all I can say.
Oh, yeah. No, I see where he's talking about. Watch this. Okay. You see where it goes into toward the edge of the bed there, right? Watch this right in this area where Keith is talking about. I just saw it. See it?
No,
that's a reflection from something. This right here. I'll back it up again. See it? That looks like either a reflection of something or what. I don't know, but it's not moving. It's just stationary right there.
I see.
You saw it? I'm just going back and forth so you can see where it's at. I don't know what that is, Keith. I mean, it looks like a reflection of some sort to me. That's for sure. There we go. And Tennessee, Kentucky, Bigfoot. They run cameras 11 cameras 24/7. Been for years. They would classify it as an orb.
Yeah.
Quite frankly, my first look at it, and I am not an orb guy. Really, I am not. And I immediately thought orb. Okay. Yeah, and you're right, Angelina. That's why I pointed out that light back over here. When it first comes into view is when it passes this little corner right here. So when it starts getting a reflection there, now it makes me question whether or not I'm seeing an actual orb or not. So, but the movement of it is not consistent with dust in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, Mickey, she's got an echo because of the video that's up. That's why. Let's see. If I mute that, maybe. Now let's see if she's got an echo now.
I hope not. I do.
You do? Okay, never mind then. It's just because I got a video up. But either way, we can't prove or disprove this one either. But it was a cool one to look at because it checks off all the markers you look for an orb, but it could still be consistent with a dust particle just kind of floating around.
Okay, you know what I mean? Can you take the video down?
All right, we're going to remove it.
Okay, now I can talk without that echo.
Quit whining.
No, it's loud. It's not just a little bit.
Is it that bad?
Yeah.
I'm not going to bring it back up again either way, but still. Okay.
I have a problem with the dust particle theory is because there's a singular dust particle.
Exactly. That's the only other issue with it. Yeah.
That's not how it works. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's not how it works.
Hey, I can grasp at straws. Leave me alone.
Right. Yeah. I don't think it's a dust particle. Now, what
No.
it is from there, I don't know, because it is an IR and it will be reflective on all sorts of things. I mean, I've seen bugs out in the woods that look like fairies. They're not.
Yeah.
They're not.
No.
The bugs. Regular
No.
old insects that we all see every day. Um but this one particular, it's
Yeah.
hard to distance how far it is away from the bed, how close it is to the
Hmm.
camera. Um
And the fact you don't see it until it gets light to its backside, really.
right. Right.
So
But again, I mean, that would require more information, such as other
yeah.
videos or things like that. It's just an odd placement for a
Yeah.
camera.
Well,
I'm
and that's
sorry.
that's because they're like Haunted Hill House. Haunted Fairbanks House is the
Yeah.
same. They do their own little things. Like we said, I told you, Mary Lynn and Mike were there for their shooting their season that's coming up. And but these people are great people. I mean, I've talked to them a couple times online with Facebook. They're not trying to deceive anybody. They're just putting
Yeah.
stuff out there when they find it.
Right.
Much like
Right.
Hill House does.
Yeah.
But that was uh that was two of the best ones that I could even think of, honestly. And Angelina, if that's a flying cockroach, I'm getting out of that house. I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't like I don't like
um,
cockroaches. I don't like water
I'm
bugs. I will
leaving.
stomp them suckers.
It glows in
And
the dark. I'm leaving.
yeah, yeah.
That's it. That's
But
it.
anywho, okay. So moving on, we're gonna go back into some other crap I grabbed from Facebook here. Okay, this one, yeah, I'm gonna put this one out there just because this one was done in Southeast Asia. I have no time frame, no idea. I did not do anything with it other than just pull it off there, and it says it's from Southeast Asia, and it's said to be a young man's friend who died unexpectedly. Okay, I don't
But
even need to zoom in. I don't need to zoom in at all. Obviously, now before we go too much further into this, I want to sit here and do the woman of Walmart head bob here real quick and say, okay, we want to know first of all how old this picture is right from the right off the bat. That's for those young folks out there. That's called a CRT. Okay, it's called a cathode ray tube monitor. It was long before these flat screens that we have all these phones with now. Okay, see that down there, that monstrosity? That's an actual old 386 computer, okay? Maybe a 486, but I doubt it. This thing was done in the mid to late 90s, okay? Is when it was taken. Could it have been a digital photo? I would doubt it, being is it out of Malaysia and Southeast Asia area and such. I would doubt it, but it's been digitized, shall we say? Because the way you can tell that, see how you get a little bit of pixelation around his face right here, and then to the
mm-hmm,
backside, see that
mm-hmm,
rounding. It's been
mm-hmm.
digitized. So we know it's been digitized. We know it's been digitized. We know that bad boy right there was put in it. No
Uh,
ifs, ands, or buts.
yeah, I also want you to take notice of the black line going on his arm next
This right
to,
here.
yes.
Yeah.
See
They
that?
did it so badly. Yeah.
I saw that and went, where's my
Yeah.
hat? Where's my hat? This because
Yeah.
that is like it was almost drawn in to make it look like it has some depth.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. It looks, yeah. It's not right, people. It's not right.
If you're going to smudge it in, I mean, don't get me wrong. If you're going to put it in, first of all, if you're going to do this, this has obviously been put in. When they smudge, you see how they smudged around the eye of this silhouette or whatever the face that they put in. It's
Yeah.
smudged all right along here, and they put it in to try and get it behind the shadow of his arm, which has been augmented, by the way, because you can't look at his fingers. Look at the shadow behind his fingers. There's one thing to have shadow. It's another thing to have complete darkness.
Yeah. That's
So
pure black.
yeah. So yeah, this one complete setup all the way around.
I was wondering
That
when I
being
was
said,
gonna get to wear my hat.
Oh, I'm working on it. We ain't done yet. Trust me.
Okay. I was waiting.
Here, now this one, I have. I forgot to, like I said, guys. I forgot to do some blurring. So if I offend anybody with pictures of people's faces and they come to haunt me later, it is what it is. I'll just have to deal with it. Okay. Okay.
Sorry. So
The
sorry.
lady wrote. The lady wrote on this one. Okay, so I'm new here, but I caught these on camera at the Myrtles Plantation, and Myrtles is spelled wrong. MYR, isn't it MYRTLES, or is it
MYR.
MYRTELS,
Yes.
or is it LES?
LES.
I don't know.
I
It
don't
is
know.
LES, right? I don't know
Now you're
either.
getting me confused. I talk about grammar, and
I
here we
got you
go.
confused. I got you confused.
I'm tired. Um,
Anyway, they said it's an awesome adventure, though. So
but
yeah, just keep it on. It's okay. Keep it on. The first comment that came on this was said, if you're talking about the girl between the candles, I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but that is a fake. Spirits don't look that real in photos. And I've seen a couple of photos that would beg to differ, but
well,
I,
yeah,
here's,
you are Randy. You're exactly right. Now I've
yeah,
seen some photos where there has been full-bodied apparitions that you would not even be able to tell the difference. The only
exactly.
reason why I could tell the difference between the spirit and the other person is the way they were dressed. That
Yeah.
was it.
Time periods or whatever the case might be.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually,
This person,
one of them one of them was a prison cellmate.
I, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
But
I'm ju-
this one, yes, there's 100% no doubt in my mind that little bit right there was put in there. All right, it's part of the floor or something is giving that look of that child being there. I think it's put in there personally. But as you look to the side here, what do you have right here? That little blurring bit.
yeah,
Now, this
why?
person also, the person that did the comment also said, I'm an expert in spirit photography. And I'm just like, okay, how does that happen?
Yeah, how do you become an expert?
No, if you can't never prove anything beyond a shadow of a doubt, it can't be an expert, right?
There's no
Eh,
experts in this field.
There's no
What?
expert in any of these fields that none of this stuff anybody's experts at.
If you're a photographer of spirits, that means you just get lucky. It's not like you can have them pose for
Period.
you.
And the closest one that I could think of that would have been an expert, he's no longer with us, quite frankly. And
Now,
the and
I know of experts on photography
yeah,
and fakes,
yeah, yeah, got
but not
that.
an
I got no
actual
problem.
photographer.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, go
So
ahead. Go ahead.
the next comment
Okay.
said that same person. I promise there would be no photo that has a real spirit that looks like a real live person. Energy just won't show like that, and we both know that's wrong. We've seen it. We've seen it more than once. Now, is there a little bit of a difference? Yes, there's a little bit of difference, but there's still a little bit of difference in this little girl right here too. It's not just because she's kind of clear doesn't mean that necessarily it's not there. But I'm with her. This is not a real person, a
Okay,
real kid right here.
so we're looking in a mirror, right?
Yes, you're in a mirror. That's why I pointed this part out.
Why does the woman in the mirror look so blurry in the reflection and
This
everything
right
else
here,
is cool? Yeah,
because I
that
don't
is the
think this
woman.
person, I don't think
Yes,
this
it's
is the
that
person that's here,
right.
but
But
it
why
is.
is that so blurry? Why do they look like a ghost and the little girl doesn't?
Because I'm betting when they put this in, they blurred it by accident. Because look here at this part, it's nice and clear. In
Right.
between is nice and clear, but this part's blurred up. Sorry, guys. That's just a bad job of photoshopping.
I need more tinfoil.
Oh, we ain't done yet. Good Lord, we are not
It's
done
starting to
yet.
hurt.
And
I think my hat's getting a little thin.
yeah, Keith, the angle of the mirror seems off, and the person, the lady right here that is blurred is this lady right here, but she's saying that this child was not there. Well, we wouldn't be able to tell because she's not in the same spot as what
If
the
you
lady
have
is.
already enhanced the photo,
It's
all
done.
credibility is thrown out the window. Just saying.
Yeah, exactly. So, quite frankly, again, I just do believe that this has been superimposed and it caused the blur effect on her when they did it. So, yep, I'm gonna leave my
You
hat
got to
on
throw
that
it out. If you
one.
enhance it, you got to throw it out.
Throw it out. Yep.
But
All right.
I mean, if you're going to enhance it, make sure you always have the original to go with it. Just saying. Okay,
Okay.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Nah,
I gotta
this
take a
one,
drink. That one was
my Dr.
okay.
Pepper is right here.
I got root beer. Oh yeah, I got root beer today.
Don't bring up root beers. Costco hasn't had my root beer in the last month, so I'm not happy.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
I don't know what it is, but me and Randy love our root beer. We love our root
yeah,
beer. I don't know.
yeah.
It's just one
Anywho,
of those things. Go ahead.
next victim. Next
Okay.
victim.
No. Okay.
Boston. I didn't. We got a red circle. I told you I'd get one red circle or two. This is from Boston. Not sure what this is, but we were the last people to leave the cemetery. We were on a ghost and graveyard trolley, and you know how those run up in Boston in the center town and all that stuff. It's all over that area where Paul Revere's grave and statue where they're at, all that stuff. Wow, it's just like insane up there. But so
Yeah.
I don't have to look at her crazy face no more. I'm going to zoom in out here. She's circling this in. I don't see anything other than another fence post.
I am not either. I'm like, what are you seeing, honey?
Yeah, I see nothing. You see the
I
same
see
basic.
nothing. I see.
Yeah, I don't know where she could even
Um,
think that. I really don't. But
I see
people
nothing.
want to believe it. They can. I mean, but honestly, you've already got one that looks like it right here in this fence post. That's definitely going to be another fence post, especially as grainy and messed up as this is. Because quite frankly, I don't know what camera she used to take this picture, but she's taking a selfie, so it's obviously been augmented.
It, I'm not sorry, but I'm laughing. Nemo said, I see an elephant.
So I thought I
Exactly.
saw that the
Pareidolia.
first time I looked at it. Honestly,
Pareidolia is a heck of a drug. We always say that.
yeah,
Always. And
yeah.
you could probably pick out several different things in this photo. Several different
Oh,
things,
oh, good
and
lord, yeah.
go, yeah.
Back here, over here. Look at this. I mean, that's too bright right there. That's definitely a spirit right there. Uh,
Right.
I mean, it's everywhere. I mean, I know it's grasping, and like I said, some people put it out there just so they can say they can put it out there, type thing. So,
Right.
but
Well, Keith says Virgil's root beer is fantastic. I've never had that.
I don't think I have either.
Well,
I
we'll
had
need to
frosty.
look it up.
I had frosty root beer before I figured out Speckers. So once Speckers, I got that the first time. I was like, okay, Frosty, I love
Yeah,
you, but
I
no,
was through. I was through when I first tried that years ago. Through.
I'm going to remove that because I'm going to pass by this next one because after I looked at it, I was like, nah, I can't put that one out there. I really can't.
Oh, dang it. Now it makes me wonder what it is. See, it's kind of like a teaser when you said that.
Well, okay. Well, I'll let you see it then because this one, I'm going to read it before I actually put it up here because it says this picture is not a ghost, but rather a higher Holy Spirit, which identify by my grand master. I am a student who studies Buddhism. The picture is taken from Italy, Rome's St. Paul Church, question mark. Obviously St. Paul's Cathedral maybe. I don't know. I don't know because I'm not Catholic, so I wouldn't know. I don't know the exact name. Based on my Grand Master, which is the one that took the photo, told me the Holy Spirit is St. Paul. I am not capable to translate every bit of detail about this.
Okay, wait. Grand Master. What religion
I
are we talking about again?
He said he's a student who studies Buddhism. I'm sorry. Looks like Lincoln to me. I mean, honestly, you're already blurred all to you know what, which tells me that you have the shakiest hands in the West, or this has already been enhanced. And
Um,
judging by the timestamp down here, it's already been enhanced. Oh, Mickey's gonna bring you some Virgils.
oh yay, thank you. I appreciate that. Like I said, we love our root beer.
Yes.
Well, how come there's
I it looks like somebody's walking behind. Look at the motion blur. This is what we were talking about, the motion blur from before.
yes,
Other
yes,
aspects are blurry on motion blurs. And see, it
yeah.
looks like it's all the way across here to there. You know what I mean? And I don't know. Honestly, I don't know because
I don't think that this is paranormal. I
no,
don't.
no,
I mean,
I
because you
just
can clearly see the motion blur.
yeah. And it's reflecting off of something. The light is reflecting off of something back there. But what gets me is there's so much light on that versus anything else.
Yeah. But we don't know what the light source is either.
Exactly, because doesn't look like there's a little bit of sunlight looking up here, I think.
Unless it's coming through the ceiling. You know
But
what I mean?
I can't even say that, honestly. I just think it's a statue behind there getting caught in a little bit of a
You
glare.
because I've seen some high windows, small high windows that have put light in like this,
Hmm.
like very specific areas
Yeah.
of light.
Yep.
Um, yeah, I'm leaving my hat on. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
because
leave my hat on this.
I am well, I don't have it on, but I wasn't gonna yeah, I'm with you. Don't get me wrong. I still think it's a statue behind them on that railing that's right behind her. And I think it's catching something, and I think they're moving the camera at the same time.
I think so. I think there's some movement going on in this photo.
But
Absolutely.
as far as it being a higher uh, Holy Spirit, yeah, I'm not gonna say all that. And yeah, you're right. You're right. He's got it right. I mean, he's got a shine on his head.
Yes.
I
So
mean, his
I
head.
mean, it is physically being seen.
Yes. So my guess is that they saw it there, but they didn't see the glare we're seeing through the picture now. And once again,
Mhm.
like I said, this picture has been enhanced. So because I mean, look here. I mean, you got another spot right here, and it looks like she's the one that moved to this part. And maybe they were walking when the picture was taken in a low frame rate. It caught them moving at the same time too. You know?
I don't know. I just find it funny that there's two people standing there, like they were taking their picture in front of something, which could possibly be this thing, and there was a little bit of movement. That's
Yeah.
what it's looking
So
like to me. That they're getting their picture taken in front of the statue that's right
yeah,
here, and
yeah,
whoever's taking the picture had a little bit of movement.
yeah,
That's
and
what
caught
it
some
looks like
glare.
to me. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with that. I'm good with it. See,
Yep.
I didn't want to bring that up, but you made me.
All right.
Okay, I am going to try and find one that's halfway decent here before we get to the
Yeah,
end of
we
our
got time for another.
or 2 or 10 or 13 or 14.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
true. However long we
incredible.
want to go because we rule.
Yeah, because we ain't got nobody behind us no more. Well, I don't know if Selena's on tonight or not, but anyway,
We ain't scared.
I never was scared because everybody made me do other stuff. I got to conform. I can't conform very well, I guess. I don't know what it is. I'm going to pull this one back so that way I can look and make sure which one I'm looking at. I didn't. The Now these three. This doesn't go with the story that came with it. Okay. Um.
Do we even really need to know the story then?
Well, I'm going to tell you what they said. Okay. The man in the image had lost his wife, was struggling deeply with grief. On the anniversary of her passing, he visited her resting place and fell asleep right on her crypt. Now, I don't know where they're at. but I don't know of a whole lot of crypts above ground like that. Later, someone took this photo and noticed a faint figure beside him, said it resembled his wife. A powerful reminder that love and memory can last far beyond a lifetime. Now, don't get me wrong, I agree with that last part, but this is not it. Okay. I really do not think, I don't even know if this is actually in an actual cemetery, honestly.
I can't say it is or it isn't.
Yeah. So this
Um,
looks like sprig trees back here. There's something back here maybe that could be, but
something.
why
Yeah.
is the crypt above ground and on the ground?
Now, Randy, now both of my grandparents are like that.
See, I've never seen that before, but that's
Yeah.
because I'm down here, obviously.
Well, that's
Different.
because okay, so we all know why they do it in Louisiana.
Yeah, because the swamp
Um,
stuff. Yeah.
right. Also, it's the same thing where my grandparents are buried. We're by the Mississippi.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, so it is that type of thing, but they are above ground. They're not. It's not this big, huge mausoleum thing. It is
No.
very beautiful. It's more than this. I'm going to say
Yeah.
this. It's more than this.
Yeah. 'Cause
Um,
there's no
it
distinguishing markings on it at all.
yes, yeah, you're right. That's what I was getting at. This looks.
Sorry. I knocked an Homer.
Oh no. This looks. I'm not sure of what this is.
I think it's just the vapor of him being a cool night and this vapor coming off of him when then that got caught in the uh the light. Now, could it be a spirit? Yeah, I don't see why it couldn't be, but I
Could it
just
be
don't
ghost
think.
investigators out there laying down to see what would happen?
Yeah, I don't believe the story that came along with it is what I'm saying. I would
Yeah,
believe there's more to be a homeless man finding a place to lay down. Okay,
or crazy people like us going out there and doing something we shouldn't be doing.
Tex.
Yeah, right. But I mean, would I lay down on something like that if it were a grave? Absolutely not.
No, I consider that disrespectful to the grave itself
Yeah.
personally. That's what made me think also that I would not think, and I don't think a man who had lost his wife a year prior would do that.
Well, that actually looks like it's been there for more than a year. See
Yeah,
the actual weatherware on around that
yeah,
structure.
yep.
It's been there for a long time. It's more
Looks
than a
like it's
year.
seen a little bit of flooding, hadn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's been there for
So,
a while. Hmm.
so anyway,
But
I just,
with what we have, I'm gonna say it's tinfoil. I'm gonna say it's tinfoil.
yeah, especially with the story that is given with it.
Yes.
So yeah, that was the I wanted that one up just because, just out of spite for the most part, more than anything, because
Yeah.
I was like, no, this can't be, cannot be, cannot be.
Yeah. I mean, I like I said, my grandparents are above ground. There's a lot of people in this area that are above ground. Um,
Yep.
but they look like a little miniature mausoleum type of thing. I mean, they're not all grand like a big one, but they do look like a resting spot.
Yeah.
They don't look like a tabletop. You know what I mean? It doesn't
Yeah.
look like that. So
No, I
I
mean,
find that strange. I mean, I'm not saying that it didn't happen, and I'm not saying that that is not possible. Um, but I've never seen one like that.
yeah, it resembles more like a sarcophagus than it does an actual, you
Yeah,
know, crypt,
possibly,
shall we say?
possibly like a crypt. It was very low.
Yep.
Because normally if you're above ground, you're built up. They
Yeah, you're
have
not on the
you.
ground.
You are not on the ground. You are built up
Yeah.
and then put in. But this thing just looks like it doesn't look like a bench.
And bad as
And I
bones.
don't.
If it was real, that'd be kind of cool. That would be a cool pic to know if that story actually went along with that picture.
If it did,
That'd be
but
a
I
great
mean,
picture.
yeah,
So
it looks a little more weathered then it should be for just a year. I
Yeah.
mean, these things are made to stand, time.
And
So
once again, you know,
I
a man has lost his wife a year later. I mean, I could understand if it was the anniversary of death, but I don't see going out there
in the
and
middle of the
falling
night,
asleep on the crib. I
not
actually
in the
go
middle of the
out
night.
there putting the flowers on it, having a good cry, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, talk to her, whatever you're gonna do, an hour maybe, and then you go home. I'm not trying to say belittle it in any way, shape, or form, but it's just a plain and simple fact of the
Okay,
society that we're in.
that's normal grieving
Yeah.
that we mainly see. Now, I mean, could this happen? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
Oh yeah. One
somebody
hundred
was
percent.
out there, somebody took the picture. Let's remember that.
Yeah. Somebody took it,
Someone took the picture.
which they said it was somebody that was a friend of his that took it, and I'm just like, how did the friend know he was out there if he supposedly was out there long enough to fall asleep on the grave?
Yeah, see, my thing is, I take a picture of you, but I'd be me taking a picture of whoever's laying there because I know them and we're investigating.
Yeah.
I would not be out there taking a picture and
Yeah.
disrespecting somebody who is grieving.
And there's one thing I rarely ever, if ever, investigate, and that's a graveyard.
Yeah, I would never disrespect somebody when they're grieving. I would never
No.
take a picture of anybody doing that ever.
Nope. Nope.
So
So
it's
now
just it just sounds a little wrong.
I got one more.
Well, let's go for it.
One
Stick.
more.
One more. I love church pictures.
Yes. This one, all it says is I took this picture in July at Rochester Cathedral and didn't see this until I got home much later. And it says, didn't see what else I had captured until much later, is what it actually says. But, so they didn't notice this when they took the picture originally, but when they got home and looked at it, they saw this.
Well, it does look a little weird there.
Yeah. I'm going to zoom in on the main picture right here on this first.
Okay, go ahead.
Look how crisp these chairs are.
But look at
So,
everything on the wall and around it. And
yeah, they're all crisp and easy to see. Lines are easily defined
doesn't this
until
make
you
you
get.
like want a Hershey's Kiss or something?
No,
It does
not
me.
really.
I mean, I
No,
feel like I
maybe I want to punch Cindy Lou Who something. I mean, I don't know.
yeah. As you can
Well,
see, everyone, everything in the picture is crisp except everything around this
yeah.
apparition,
Look at your
supposed
blur right here.
apparition. There's
You can,
all this blur,
and that's because
blur,
it could
blur.
be. Could it be because of the distance? Yes, it could. But to completely look how pronounced your lines are in certain areas of this, and then you've got blurs here and
You
here
got
and
smudges.
here.
You got
Yeah,
smudges.
exactly. You've got smudges. So as I look at that, also look at how crisp that line is, and how faded this one is back here.
Okay, so go back out a little bit. I want to check how crisp the and clear the stained glass is. Back up a
Oh,
hair.
stained glass.
Yeah,
Here, I can come up here to them too. They're pretty crisp.
yeah, that's what I mean. Look at how clear that is.
Yeah. So why isn't this and this and this crisp as well?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, the next one actually zooms in on it itself. Okay.
Okay, okay, let's look at it.
I think they did some shadowing, is what I think they did. Yeah, Nemo, you're right. If the church is open, there's always going to be someone there. Always. Yep, Tennessee, Kentucky, Bigfoot. Yep, spirits never have feet at all. I don't know why. Most of them don't, though. They really don't. Even though we've
Yeah,
seen
most of
pictures
them
that
different.
did.
I mean, we've seen pictures of ones we can't explain where there's feet in the picture,
Yeah, exactly.
and we don't know who they belong to.
I'm trying
But
to,
most generally, there's no feet. You're right.
yeah. And I don't know if I could consider this a motion blur of some sort because it's just too It's too stationary. There's nothing leading in, nothing leading out, unless it's moving so slow that this side is the lead in, and this little blur back here is where they're coming from. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I
gosh.
just I want to believe this one. I really want to, but this zoom in does it no justice. So that's why I stuck with that one to look at, because the whole picture gives you more information, obviously, than that cut in.
Yeah. I mean,
And I don't, like I said, I don't know. Zooming in, I just don't know why certain parts of this are not. You can't see the lines of the blocks. You know what I mean?
right.
It could it be glare from the stained glass, maybe, because you can see a little bit of glare right here.
No, I don't think it's that. I
I don't know. I really do not know. But if it was me and I looked at this the first time without any other information other than what I just read, I would say that is much like that was the Madonna that we talked about on that staircase that time,
yes, yes,
and we
yes.
we pretty much knew, and I showed where it was an overlay. There are still people out there to this day that believe that thing is real. There are news uh, stories out there as dated as late as 3 years ago that had that particular photo was real. There is no doubt in my mind looking at this angle right here that is superimposed onto that picture. It has been added in after the fact.
I would have to know more.
Well, yeah, I'd love to see
I
pictures
would have to
before,
know
but
more information about, well, of course, how long the church has been there, what's its denomination, da 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 da. I'd
it's a
have to know a
cathedral.
lot of stuff.
It's a cathedral, so I'd assume it's Roman Catholic. But that could be different too, because you got different Orthodoxes like Romanian Orthodox that have cathedrals. You've got Russian Orthodox that have cathedrals. I mean, so but it's in, what did I say? What city did I say it was in? It was in uh, Rochester Castle. So it's in Rochester, England. Rochester
Okay, that
Cathedral.
makes more
Sorry.
sense. That makes more sense. Okay,
So it could be Church of England, but I doubt it. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Roman Catholic.
all right.
And
Mm,
Tennessee, Kentucky, Bigfoot. You're right. I mean, we're nobody is an expert in
no,
any way, shape, or form. If you think it's legit, I mean, it very well could be. I just believe it to be. I think somebody superimposed it, much like they did with that girl in the fire and the one in Madonna.
this is one of those things. Could we recreate it?
Yeah,
Yes.
I think so. I could
Um,
take a picture of that and put that thing in there all day long with any of the apps out there
but
and have
if
no
you
issues.
yeah, if you take a lot of these photos and you cross reference the spirit that is located within the picture, if you cross reference it with a lot of stuff,
Yeah,
you'll find that people are using different images from different photos and putting them into other photos.
exactly. Because that looks like, I mean, I don't know. They said a priest, I think is what they were trying to push it off as. It
I,
looks to me more like a nun
I,
than anything else,
I can't
or
tell.
or a
I
monk or
see a
something.
robe. I see a
Yeah,
robe.
yeah.
I mean,
That's all you can make out. So it is what it is. I mean,
yeah. I
I'm
mean,
I'm on the fence. I'd still believe it not to be, but it very well could be.
yeah. There's pixelation in spots that there shouldn't be.
Yeah,
Especially like in front of this apparition, there's like a little line there,
this is it
and
right here.
yeah,
It
and then standing up, like from what I can see, like in the chest area, there's like
right here.
right along with it. Yeah, it's like right. Yeah, see right in there.
Yep.
Go right down the front of it, and
Yeah,
see
it
there's
goes right
something
with it.
there that doesn't look right.
It's like a bad smudge job. When they superimposed it, they did not smudge it in enough. When you zoom in, you can see that little bit of lightness.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm
Okay,
seeing. I'm seeing like the outline. Um,
so wedding venue. Rochester Cathedral is a wedding venue. which one makes sense.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know.
beautiful. It's beautiful. Look at it. I
I
mean,
mean, look at that stained glass. That stained glass is
that
amazing just by
that's
itself.
absolutely yeah, that's absolutely beautiful. Um, this one, I'm gonna say no. I
Yeah,
mean, there's a lot of quirks with the picture. I mean, but we're going based on what we know and what we see.
yep,
We can't look any more into these things. This is what is presented to us, and we're supposed to give is it a truthful picture or is it, tinfoil related?
exactly. I mean, if
We,
I was to
we, d-
go put my money on it, I'd say tinfoil.
yeah,
But there's,
yeah,
it makes me want to believe. You know what I mean? It makes me want to believe.
yeah. We don't have all this backup information and all this research, and
Yeah,
we don't have this. We can
no,
only go based on what we're seeing,
picture
and
at a time.
I'm seeing things that are resembling a faked photo.
Yep.
So yeah, that's all I can do
Yeah.
with that.
So that's
That's
it.
all I can do with that.
I'm like Mulder. I want to believe.
I want to believe,
I want
you
to
know.
believe. Doesn't mean I'm
No,
going to believe, but I want
I
to.
believe in a lot of things, and I've seen a lot of things.
Yeah.
A lot of things I can't explain. A lot of things I can't recreate.
Hmm.
But when it comes to stuff like that, could we recreate that? Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah.
that's why we're always over here. Pardon the pun, preaching.
Well, and that
Three
what's
pictures at a time, everyone.
the
6
golden rule?
senses.
3 pictures. Boom, boom,
Three.
boom, boom,
Boom,
boom,
boom,
boom.
boom. Yep. And show all three. Don't just give us one picture.
Yeah.
Because they always
So
put that one picture out on the internet.
yeah,
Just
that's it.
just
The
one.
one.
Yeah.
If you said, hey, and make sure you got timestamps, guys. If you're taking pictures with your digital camera, your phone, whatever, there are ways to put date stamps on there. Put them on there so that way
Hey,
you aren't
you can show your metadata. Show that.
back it up. Back up
Back
what you're
it up
putting
with
out
your
there.
metadata on your phone.
A lot of people
Absolutely
go out there,
100%.
they get it, and they crop it out every time.
Every time. Every time.
Oh, drives me
Yeah.
nuts.
Yeah. Just, post the picture, post your metadata. Let's look at it. Let's
We're
show that
gonna
it
do
hasn't been enhanced. Let's
we're
look
gonna
at it.
do a Ghost Hunter 101 on this show one day, just out of spite, okay? Just so I don't have to look at any of these crazy pictures no more. All right?
We'll have to do it on location, Randy. We'll have to go somewhere, do it on location, and have fun.
You just want to go ghost hunting. That's what it is.
It is. I was trying to make up a reason. I was trying to make up
You
a
ain't got to make
reason.
up a reason. I go every chance I get. Come to think of it, December, I'm going to a library. I know that's going to be an interesting one.
Yeah, I've got one more. November 15th, I'm going to Arcadia Valley Academy.
Ooh, ooh,
So that was my last one of the year, and then
that's
I'm
going to
going
be
to
a
take
good
a
one.
break and do
That's going to be a
something
good.
else.
You might need to take a break after that one, from what I hear about Arcadia.
Yeah, well, there are many buildings, and of course, it is definitely Catholic, and they have the priest's house, and they have the whole total. It's the school, and
Yeah,
oh, it's wonderful, but it is definitely walking.
yeah,
Definitely a lot of
a
walking.
lot of walking.
A lot of walking.
Have fun with that. I'm going to stick
Yeah.
with something that I can stay inside of a building with. Okay, I don't want to go all over the
Well,
place.
well,
I don't
I
like
was in a
walking.
building last night, and it was about yeah, it was freezing. It was at 32 degrees last night, and it felt every bit of
Ooh,
32 degrees.
ooh, don't count on any of your pictures being that's ectoplasm. No, it's your breath.
Right, right, right.
Anywho, so I guess we got her done then. Yay! Aren't y'all glad y'all
Absolutely.
were here with us for all that?
Yes. We're glad you came in this Sunday. We'll see you next Sunday.
All righty. And what we got? Oh yeah, I got the lady from Aurora Brothel. Excuse me,
Yeah.
that came out of the blue.
Yeah, it did. It's Aurora Brothel in
The
a very
Aurora Brothel in
haunted
Aurora.
location.
Yep, is in Aurora, Missouri. They will be with
Yes.
us on Wednesday.
Wednesday
And
for the paranormal show and tell. Make sure you tune into the Blondes and Booze channel
yep.
for that. That is at 7 p.m. Central. And we'll be right back here next Sunday at 5 p.m. Central. And then
Yay!
after this. Are you doing the ball pit tonight, or are you doing that on Friday?
Yeah, but I think Paul's going to jump on with me tonight to do the ball pit, and then we're going to look at doing a before the weekend show for the ball pit on Fridays now, about 8:30 ish or so.
I think y'all getting too excited about this.
Hey,
You're gonna get
just
too many
because you don't
sports
like,
shows.
I'm waiting till you get back on to one of these, and I'm going to start texting about sports again.
I know, right? Right. All right, everybody. Well,
Yep.
we'll see you
And
next week, and everybody have a wonderful time.
I'm going to incorporate that into my load up every morning. The intro.
Exactly.
Paranoia, heck of a drug.
A heck of
See
a
y'all
drug.
next week, guys.
Bye.
Bye.